With 3 games left in this season and the performance that the Cowboys had versus the Minnesota Vikings, the season's pretty much over. Now, if you're a Cowboys fan, if you're a fan of the draft, if you're a fan of team building, come on in. I got you. This is a exercise. If you're at work, they say exercise, clear the building. This is a exercise. This is a way to get you all familiar with the names. I'm doing this from a Cowboys fan perspective, but you may hear something in here that you like, so come on in, have a seat, get comfy. Let's get through this 5-round. Foots, you're crazy. There's no way you're doing a 5-round mock and the NFL season's still going. You're absolutely right, because my season is over. We got to fix this defense. It's sounding like Matt Eberflus is finally, after making Caleb Williams, Jacoby Brissett, J.J. McCarthy, just name any bad quarterback, Russell Wilson, after making all these guys look great, it's sounding like he may be on the hot seat. But even with him being on the hot seat, no matter who you hire, let's get this team some new players. 5-round mock draft. Let's go. And before I get to this mock draft, guys, as always, thank you to this sponsor. Well, first of all, thank you guys, but thank you to the sponsor of this channel, Sleeper. Sleeper has all your plays. Thursday Night Football is going to be a good one. Seattle versus the Rams. I think that's going to be a great game. Look at the plays, look at the overs, look at the unders. That website has everything you need. Sleeper. Thank you for sponsoring this channel. To me, what I want to do with this class, with these 2 first-round picks, there's 2 lines of thinking. You can stand in, you can pick, or the way that this class is shaping up, and I'm looking at some of the players defensively, it looks like it's going to be a good class. I'm liking how deep the corner class looks. I'm liking how deep the safety class looks. There's some good players on the back end, and wouldn't you know it, that's what the Cowboys need help in. I mean, I don't want to see Donovan Wilson out there anymore. Love Donovan Wilson, love what he's done, but it's time to upgrade that position. Will the Cowboys upgrade safety? Who knows? They not taking that position seriously, but I would like to see them do that. I would also like to see them upgrade the linebacker room. I think that you need 2 of each. That's going to be my motto throughout this offseason. 2 of each in the back 7. 2 corners, 2 linebackers, 2 safeties. I don't know if you'll get it via free agency. I don't know if you'll get it via the draft, but you need to double up at these positions so you're set. You need good players. And so what I did with this draft, I'm not going to tease it, but I wanted to get more picks. Let's just say that, because I don't want to have that lull in the first round all the way to the 4th. Like, that's a long time to not be drafted. So with this draft, I got us some more picks. So let's talk about it. Round 1, pick 14, we did stay pat, and we went with Mansour Delane, LSU cornerback, 6 feet, 190 pounds. Guys, I wrote down my notes on him. His route recognition and awareness is really good. His change of direction, he's really fluid. If you guys think about it, we need a cornerback's corner. Like, we need the corner of all corners. We need a guy who can play some zone, can play some man. He has that. He went to Spalding, so he's a DMV kid. I've been watching him for a long time. Went to VTech for 3 years. His last year, he bet on himself at LSU, and it looks like it's going to pay off. He's going to be a first-round player. And he plays like one. He plays with a certain swagger. He tackles. He can cover. He blankets. He can play inside and outside. I think that's the most important thing. So he's one of these guys that if you need him to be that Trent McDuffie type that can go jump in the nickel, he can do that. But he can also play in the edge. And he tackles. He's a football playing Jesse. Listen, I know we got burnt by LSU corner a long time ago in Mo Claiborne. I don't think that's that. Come on down. You are a Dallas Cowboy. With our second pick in the first round, we traded back. We went to pick 32. We traded with Denver. I just looked at it as I was looking for a trade. Denver probably said, you know what, I want to go get a receiver or another offensive weapon for Bo Nix. The defense is already really good. And so that's what we did. And so I was just like, listen, I want to get more picks. I don't know if this is going to happen. I can't say this is going to happen, but I was able to get a 3rd round pick. I was able to get a 3rd and a 4th. And, you guys with the trade value chart, oh, well, that makes sense. Well, now, who cares? This is an exercise. It is what it is. But like I said, exercise. And with our second pick in the first round, because it's still technically the first round, but this is probably your second round grades, I went with C.J. Allen. You need, again, a linebacker's linebacker. I like DeMarvin Overshown. He's stamped. Everybody else, you're not secure. Now, Matt Eberflus is probably fired, but we still need good players. And what I wrote about C.J. Allen was he has amazing instincts. He's played in a pro-style defense with Kirby Smart, so he knows what he's doing. He knows how to fill gaps. The Florida tape was special. 14 tackles in that Florida game. This guy is good. He navigates through trash really well. So he's not the biggest linebacker. He's only about 6'1", 6 feet. But he navigates through trash. He's fast to the ball. And that's just what we haven't had. We haven't had a guy who gets downhill, sees it, goes. He can also play some sideline to sideline now. You look at Roquan Smith. Those guys are leaders, man. And so he does struggle a bit in space, but he makes up for it with he knows what he's doing on the football field. Wouldn't you know it? A linebacker who knows how to play the game outwent with C.J. Allen, and now our defense already with those two players, because the theme of this draft is pedigree. With two SEC ballers, you just feel better about your defense already, not to mention what you're going to do in free agency. Let's get to the third round, and with the third round, this will be my steal of the draft. I went Jacob Rodriguez. Now, people are going to say, Foots, there's absolutely no way Jacob Rodriguez falls to the third round. Tackling machine, former quarterback, the instincts are through the roofs, but the size and the speed. I've seen reports where, 4.7, like he probably is not going to run the 40 at the combine. So his speed isn't great. But again, instinct player, former quarterback, all Texas Tech. Like this guy is good. He's a leader, amazing blitzer. Has some of that see ball, Sean Lee get ball in him. So now you have now made your linebacker room a positive. Maybe Maris can give you something, but I don't know. DeMarvin Overshown now fully healthy. Now your linebacker room feels like a true linebacker room. He's a sideline-to-sideline player, and it's kind of crazy. Like, Foots, how can he be a sideline-to-sideline player and he's not that fast? His instincts, okay? I just drafted I double-dipped at linebacker, 2 players with great instincts. It's time to upgrade the middle of this defense. He can go out and cover well because he just knows what he's doing. Has a bunch of interceptions, has forced a bunch of turnovers. Jacob Rodriguez, you are a Cowboy. Round 4. This is the one where I feel like I cooked. Now, there's going to be people, Foots, where's the DNs? We could have won another corner set. No, I'm going to stand pat and stand tall on this. I went with Katron Allen, the big bruiser, 6'2", 225 pounds, bruising, get what he can get north really fast in the 20-mile area code. Katron Allen is a good player. Now, I think that he's outplayed his teammate Nick Singleton this year. And the thing I like about Katron Allen, he has amazing vision. He has amazing power. 2 things that you just can't coach. He has it. He's built a certain way. I know there are people who say, Foots, we have Javonte Williams, which we don't even know if we're going to re-sign him. So running back could end up being a need, right? But then also when you think about it, I don't want us to think like, oh, you need this scat back to offset that. No. Give me 2 good players. 2 good players. When you look at what the Bears are doing with Kyle Monangai, right, and Swift, I love Kyle Monangai because he's just a football player. Now, people say he's not very fast. Yeah, but in the right scheme, he's going to hit it. He knows what he's doing. He can block. He's physical. He's low to the ground. Who does that sound like? Katron Allen. Keep punishing these defenders with 2 good runners in Javonte Williams and Katron Allen and weaponize this run game. I think that will help Dak as he gets older throughout his career. I think it would also help the passing game. There are games this year where if Javonte Williams went out, you just had no semblance of a good run game, and that can't happen again. So that's why I went with Katron Allen. I really feel like I cooked with this one. Round 4, we went Zakai Wheatley. Zakai. I'll get the pronunciation of all of these guys better, but let's go Zakai Wheatley. For me, rangy safety, 6'2", he's high cut, so he's only 200 pounds, but he can play on deep. And safety just is such a volatile position where outside of Caleb Downs, he's going to go high, but what about everybody else? They could fluctuate between the 2nd and the 4th round. Now, he may have, and I think he does have 2nd-round talent, but the problem is he going to go in the 3rd round? Probably not, because those are the premium pick positions. Safety is not, but I think that he can help this defense, and it needs a lot of help. I'm tired of the Marquise Bells and the Wyatt Thomases, all that. No, let's get a guy with some pedigree in here, Penn State pedigree. He can really play. Round 5, I went double down at linebacker. Again, I went Harold Perkins. Foots, how does Harold Perkins fall? Well, the problem is he never truthfully lived up to who he was supposed to be at LSU. Had the upside, had a really good freshman year, and just never really got better. But you see who he could be. I feel like Brian Kelly kind of ruined him because it was like they played him off ball a little too much. That really wasn't his bag. And so now, get him in the NFL, let him rush, let him be a guy who can learn. But now that position is set. I think that he has something there. I think with NFL coaching, he can be a lot better. And then I went D-line with Cole Brevard, Texas defensive tackle. Big guy, 350 pounds. Let him sit in the middle of the defense. You have your defensive tackles, but in that rotation, if you need somebody who can at some point develop, sit in the middle of the defense, let these linebackers run free, I think that he could be the guy. Now, this is all contingent on what you do in free agency. You're going to have to be active in free agency. So you're probably going to need to look at the defensive end room, maybe bringing back Jadeveon Clowney. I don't know if you'll bring back Dante Fowler. You do like what you got from Donovan Ezraku, but that's not going to be enough at defensive end. Sam Williams, I don't know if he's in your plans. Probably not. But with this class, with this draft, I feel really, really good. Let's recap real quick. Mansour Lane, C.J. Allen, Jacob Rodriguez, Katron Allen want to run the ball, Zakee Wheatley, Harold Perkins, and Cole Brevard. Who do you guys want to see the Cowboys draft? Again, this is mock draft. Really either 1 or 2. We'll just call it 1.0. I think I did one earlier in the season, but we'll call this 1.0. 5-rounder. The rest will probably be 3-rounders, but this is just an exercise to get the brain flowing, thinking, right? Okay, how do we fix this defense? It's clear what held this team back. The defense was not good. We can't continue like this. It can't go on like this. New coaching possibly, but you got to get some good players in here. I feel like I did it with this class. What do you guys think? Tell me if you like it, love it, hate it. It's your boy, Footsdaking. As always, thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. I love you all. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. I'm going to be grinding throughout the offseason. I'll be doing stuff with Zach. It'll be draft-centric, but I will be talking about some of the topics. I told you guys I'm going to give you guys 2 prospects a week on the channel. Hopefully that grows. You guys grow with me. It's, the offseason here. Let's just get a jump to it because these 3 games, yeah, we'll be watching, but we know we got to live in the draft. I love you all. Peace.